Hey everyone, it's Bearded RDU coming to you from Raleigh, North Carolina, and welcome to episode 5 of Beards and More. On this episode, we're going to get back into the routine of things of doing product reviews. Episode 4, for those of you that didn't watch, I highly recommend going back and watching that after you watch this video, as it focuses on self-reflection and building your own brand in a positive way. But for this episode, we're going to do a product review on something that hopefully will benefit those of you that are new to the world of using oils, butters, and balms. For those of you that are more experienced, still watch it. Use it as a reminder of maybe where you started and maybe provide some advice down in the comments below for those that are watching that are new to this whole world of products. So where do I start? First of all, most of you probably figured out by now that I'm still fairly new. I've been using product now for over 2 months. It's really working on the beard. I'm really pleased. So therefore, I want to share lots of information, advice, and kind of give my journey and help those of you that are just starting to reach the same goals or to reach the goals that you want. Now, there's lots of advice out there for those of you that are just starting, but the number one piece of advice that I believe I received was the concept to use trial packs. Once you understand the ingredients that are going in these things and what the purpose of these products are, the next biggest decision that you have to make is what scent do you purchase? Because when you start looking at all these other companies, they have tons of different scent profiles, and you don't really know what you like. You might think you do, but then you get one and it's too strong, or it's not strong enough, or man, you not exactly what you expected. So the number one piece of advice I was given was to purchase trial packs. Find a company that has a good trial pack, and even if you end up not buying something from them later on, it'll at least give you an idea of what scents you like. Now, when I found BadAss Beard Care, I had already bought my first high-quality oil and balm from another company, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the scent profile, but I was like, I wonder what other scents that I would really like. But I didn't want to invest money and buy something that I thought I'd like and end up not liking it, so that's when I sought out the advice, and people started recommending to look for trial packs, and then I decided to buy the trial pack from BadAss Beard Care. So when I found BadAss Beard Care, I decided to do a little bit of research on them, as I do with most companies before I purchase something. And I found out that they are owned by Charlie Moyer and his wife Ashley. Charlie is a U.S. veteran, and after he got out of the service, he decided to start growing his beard. And he heard about products, and so he decided to do what a lot of us do when we first decide to use oils for the first time. He goes to the mall or to a store, and he actually went to a specialty store at a mall, and they sold him a product that they convinced was going to be this amazing product, but it had horrible ingredients, and he had no clue. But he started to have some issues, some irritations, and one of these ingredients was turpentine, which is like a big no-no. Don't put that on your skin. Don't put it anywhere near your eyes or your mouth or your nose, wherever. And so he decided that he was going to try to make his own product. And he ended up making his own product, and he took it with him to school. He was going to college, taking some courses, and some of the other veterans at the vet center there really liked his product and told him that, hey, maybe you should look at making this. And so this is where he began his journey, and he started BadAss Beard Care. So, on that note, I think you know what time it is. Let's get ready to product review! Coming to you from Northern California, sizing in 1/8 of an ounce for balm and 1 dram of oil for all available scents, providing one of the best trial kits in the industry. Don't fear the beard, tame your man mane. I give to you the Mighty Minis, better known as the trial samples of BadAss Beard Care. So, now that you've been properly introduced to BadAss Beard Care, we're going to discuss the product a little bit. But before we do that, first of all, you can find these trial kits on BadAss Beard Care's website, which I'm going to put in the description down below. You can also find them on Amazon if that's what you prefer. I prefer going through their website. I just find it more user-friendly, and I think it gives a lot more information that you can look up. Now, all of their samples, they do include a mini oil, and they include a mini balm. We're going to talk about that in more detail in just a little bit. They have a variety of trial kits you can get. The first time you go to their website, you can buy a single sample of 1 scent and get an oil and a balm for free. All you have to do is cover the cost of shipping, which is about $3.99, so almost $4, which is not a bad deal. And you can add individual scents to that, so you can get multiple scents for $4 extra each. Now, they do have a 4-scent trial pack for $16, currently listed for $14.99 on their website, where you can choose any 4 scents that they make, and you would just select those, and you would get an oil and a balm in each of those scents. They also offer an 8-scent pack. You don't get to choose what scents. You get the 8 standard scents, and this is for $32, but currently it's listed on their website for $29.99. They also have the Ultimate Trial Pack where you get all 12 of their scents for $47.99, but currently listed for $43.99. They also offer other trial kits on their website that you can get that come with grooming tools like scissors and combs. So if that's something that you're interested in, especially if you're new and you don't have any of that stuff, they are pretty good quality. I have one of their combs and I love it. It's like one of the only combs I use. So when I purchased my trial kits though, you were able to add on a trial size beard wash for free, and I was able to get a comb at a discounted rate. So take advantage of that if you are new and you're looking for that product as well. So when you order your trial pack from BadAss Beard Care, each trial scent that you purchase is going to come in its own mini pouch. And on the mini pouch, you're going to see, and it's a pretty good quality pouch, but you're going to see that there is the name of the scent. So this is the Viking, and it's going to have a special logo for that scent. And so you're going to see the logo in that BadAss there. So you can see the BadAss Viking right there. Inside the pouch, you will find the sample balm, all right, that comes in here. Ooh, there we go. Okay. And it's got the logo on it, so you'll be able to identify this. But inside with the oil does not have a label. So this is what the oil looks like. All right. And with the oil, this is why you want the pouch, because you can put it back in there and it'll help you identify down the road. So that's where the pouch comes in. And each scent you get comes with its own pouch that has its own logo on it. Also that came with this, it came with a card that describes each scent so you can see what scents are in each profile. It also comes with a BadAss guitar pick. I don't have that upstairs with me. It's down in my bathroom. But it's a guitar pick that has its logo on it, and this is used to help scrape the balm out since it is a smaller container, and even when you get a bigger container, it's useful because you don't have to use your nail. It also came with a BadAss Beard Care sticker, which I actually have on the back of my laptop. Some people like to put them on their water bottles. That's just an extra perk that they give to you. Now, the comb I got that I purchased a little bit extra, it comes in a nice box, all right, and you can open up the box. It folds up. It's got like a little magnet in there, and you can see that the comb is there. And I like to store my comb in there because it kind of keeps it out of everything and from getting other stuff in the bathroom on it. Now, the trial size beard wash, it comes in this bottle here, okay, you can see, and it says BadAss Beard Wash. And what I love about this, one, is you still get multiple washes out of this. So this isn't going to be like one and done. You're going to get probably about a week's worth of beard washes if you use it consistently. But what's also great is I am actually saving this one. I haven't even opened this one. I'm saving this one so when I travel, I can take it with me and not have to worry about like security saying, oh, you have too much liquid. So this is a perfect size for that because it's 1 fluid ounce, which you're allowed onto airplanes. So now that you've opened up your product and you're ready to use it, what are the benefits of each of these? Well, first of all, each scent profile has very distinct fragrances, and this is going to allow you to test out a wide variety, which will hopefully help you select which fragrances you want to purchase in the future from BadAss Beard Care, but also will be beneficial in selecting fragrances that you want to select from other companies, as no one company is going to smell alike, but you at least get a feel of what scents you like, what fragrances you like. Now, in regards to the oil is what I would consider to be a medium viscosity. Since most of you that are watching this, or this is designed for those of you that are new, viscosity means the thickness. So it's not going to just run out of your hand like water, but it is going to run down your hand if you just hold your hand off to the side. But it feels great in the beard. It spreads out well through your beard. The scents, they're pretty mild. You're going to notice as you experience more oils that from other companies that there are some companies that the scents are really, really strong, and some people just can't handle that. You're going to find out that some companies, their scents aren't very strong at all. I find BadAss Beard Care scents like right on that like perfect line where it's not too strong, it's not too weak. People are going to notice it, you're going to notice it, but it's not going to be overbearing where people are like, oh, what is that guy wearing? As I mentioned, the oil, they feels great in the beard, and I could definitely tell a difference in my beard as soon as I started using it, because this is one of the first products I used, and this is actually what got me really interested to see what other products were out there, not just from BadAss Beard Care, but other companies. Because I'm like, if this is doing that, I wonder what some of these other products will do for me. So the balm, in my opinion, is top-notch, especially for those of you that are newcomers that maybe have shorter beards, as it's going to help keep your stray hairs down, and it's also going to produce your beard to have a little bit of a shine, which actually kind of makes it look a little bit fuller. I will still use the balms today, even though the beard is getting longer, because I still get a lot of stray hairs, and it really makes the beard look good. It makes the beard feel good, and if your beard feels good and it looks good, you feel good and you look good. So now let's talk about the pros and cons of this product. Well, first of all, positives. You get to experience a variety of scents and fragrances. I discovered that I really enjoyed certain fragrances. I discovered I liked the citrus smells. I also surprised myself and realized that I like leather smells and I like tobacco smells. But it also let me realize there's certain smells that I don't like. Like, I'm not a fan of black pepper. I know my wife's not a fan of black pepper. I bought the 8-cent pack, which another positive is that would have been enough to last me a month. So if you're brand new and you're not sure about the beard product world and you don't want to invest in 1 cent, but you get a 8-cent trial pack or the 12-cent trial pack, you're looking at enough product to get you through at least a month, if not maybe a little bit longer, because each sample will last you about 5 to 7 days depending on how much you're using. So that is a huge benefit. It's not an overwhelming cost, because when you think about it, you're going to be paying $30 for the 8-cent pack, which will get you a month, which is about what you're going to do with any other company, but you would only get 1 cent. And what if you don't like it? So if you're new, the cost really should not be an issue. You get a discount card that comes with these samples for future purchases down the road. And really, the single trial pack, $4. So you get a week's worth of product for $4, because that's what you'd pay for shipping. Can't beat that. Now, the only negative that I would have in regards to this trial pack, and it's not really a negative, but if you are brand new, you might be intimidated by the cost of $30 for an 8-cent pack, and you're like, $30 for a month's worth of supply, is that really worth it? And my answer is yes, but I know that when I first started looking, I'm like, man, is $30 is that really worth it? And now that I'm into it, I'm like, yes, 100%. And you will notice a huge difference. So don't let that be a negative, but I can see where some people might view that as a negative. So through this trial pack, I discovered that my favorite scents from BadAss Beard Care are Ladies Man, which is lemon and vanilla, and Bushwhacker, which is eucalyptus, lemongrass, and citronella. I am actually going to be purchasing the larger size of Bushwhacker as I get closer to summer. Being in the heat and humidity, Citronella is just one of those natural fragrances that helps keep some of the bugs away, but it also smells really, really good. So I will be purchasing that as we get closer to summer. It also helped me realize that I love tobacco smells and I love leather smells, which is incorporated into a lot of cologne smells. So I started buying products from some other companies that have leather and tobacco, not from BadAss Beard Care, because the 2 scents that have black pepper. And like I said earlier, I'm not a fan of that. So now that I found that, I started doing those, and a lot of times those scents come in cologne scents as well, and I love cologne scents. So this is really going to help guide you in your path of what scents you want. So in conclusion, I highly recommend BadAss Beard Care, not just their trial packs, but their products. They have great customer service, the product is really top quality, and they have a variety of great scents. BadAss Beard Care's trial pack is great for newcomers who are just trying out new scents, but even for you veterans of growing beards and using beard products, maybe it's great for you to just kind of remind yourself of scent profiles that you love, but you completely forgot because you got so into another company or another scent. It's also great at Christmas time as a stocking stuffer. So if you know someone, if you're a lady or if you're a bearded person or an unbearded person and you know someone that you think would benefit from beard products, it makes a great stocking stuffer, as you could put those little pouches in stockings. You could put a bunch of them in there. And it's like, oh, wow, it's like hit the jackpot. You could also just use it as presents, like Father's Day presents, birthday presents, Valentine's Day. I got sample packs from my wife for Valentine's. I got a sample pack and then she got me one for Valentine's Day. So they're great presents, great gifts. I've actually recommended this trial pack to some of my students who are looking at getting products for their dads. They're like, your beard looks amazing. My dad doesn't take care of his. What would you recommend? And so I recommend, I'm like, do a trial pack. Don't go buy 1 cent. Don't try to be super fancy. Get the trial pack. Let them know, hey, there's stuff out there that's going to help improve your beard, but it also allows them to try out scents. So maybe it'll get them to try some other stuff. So that brings me to the end of my review on BadAss Beard Care's trial kits. Hopefully you really enjoyed. If you did, please hit that thumbs up down below. That is great positive feedback for me. It lets me know that you enjoy what I'm doing, what I'm providing. If you have any questions, if you're a newbie and you have any questions about beard care, please leave that down below. If you just want to show your appreciation to Bearded RDU, put that down in the comments below. Veteran beard growers, if you have any advice or suggestions for those that are new to growing their beards, please put that down below as well, as that would be a great tool and resource for them. If you really like what I'm doing, please hit that subscribe button, and if you ring that bell, you'll get notifications when I release new videos, which right now I've been averaging about 1 a week, so it's not overwhelming, and hopefully it's providing good information. You can also find me on Instagram at bearded_RDU. You can email me at bearded.rdu@gmail.com. So email me if you have any questions, suggestions, if you just want to chat, if you need someone to talk to, whether it's just about daily life, mental health, I'm there. So once again, thank you for coming to my video, to my review video. And as always, rock on.